Yo, we're back. We're back with another video. Today's Friday, last day of trading for the week. Today's the last day of trading for the week. And yeah, so what do I have marked out? What did we do yesterday since I can kind of explain. Um, we did end up going down. Oops. So yesterday, we never ended up taking this huge CPI low. We ended up just pushing upwards, sweeping this high from PPI news on Thursday, and then consolidating, and it looks like we're trying to reach out all-time highs. This line right here is all-time highs. So what I'm seeing is as market opened, we actually went up and swept these highs right here, which is like New York, well, not really New York anything. We just manipulated upwards. So that could be a sign of bearish momentum. Could be a sign, but again, we're gonna wait. And we have only one trade to take today. And that trade has to be a very low contract trade because I am pretty much $200 away from blowing this Apex 25K funded challenge. Because the first day I got it, I traded 3 times and lost all times. Yeah, kind of sad, everybody, but you know, you come back better. New day is a new you. So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, we're tapping onto true day open right now. So this is rejection block value. I've already marked out the fib of this entire range, which is based more so around these lows, which all looks like low resistance. Let's see the 4-hour. All looks like pretty low resistance. Let's see if price wants to break below these lows. Almighty. I'm gonna be patient here. Trying to take what the market's giving us. There's a 15-minute. Once we type the CE, we can see if we get any sort of rejection. If not, we can start looking for maybe a possible short entry. Looks like price wants to push pretty much past that. Pushing up on the retrace. See if I am to go here. Wow, I could have taken that actually. But it's okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Tap true day open. See what happens off true day open. You never know. You really don't. Off of true day open, it looks like we tapped. And we could be displacing back up. $10 a.m. we do have red folder news, which is some red folder news, which I don't know really what the flip it is. It's like some prelim, some shit. So I'm not really sure what that does. Cool. So it looks like we're gonna keep pushing down. Not seeing too many opportunities for a trade right now. This was a good opportunity, but I wasn't quick enough to go ahead and get it, which is alright. On this little order block, if you guys didn't notice, we pretty much tapped the absolute edge of this and then displaced down, which wasn't a bad trade. But of course, what the fuck ever, mate. Mate. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I had a pretty weird night last night, guys. You know, I'm trying to keep this entertaining, so if anyone watching wants to... Fuck. Bless me. Yeah, I had a pretty strange night last night, my friends. Couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you much about it, but just I met these dudes from my class. So I was like, oh, they're pretty cool. I went to go see them at their apartment. Pause. Pause. Not like that. I went to go see them at their apartment, and I don't know if it was his roommate or whoever it was on some weird, weird shit. On some strange, abnormal activity. I don't really understand why he was acting that way. For reference, I can give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what he was doing. Um, he's just that guy whenever you talk about anything, he likes to, I don't know, argue the point or just prove that he knows more. And uh, it's very strange, to say the least. Very, very strange, to say the least. But I'm trying not to judge because, you know, why should you judge? Truly. But still, yeah, quite strange. Pretty weird interactions. I'm not really seeing any entries here though. There's no PD arrays. There's no nothing. This is the only PD array that could have got tapped, but Price did that pretty quickly. I want to see some form of CRT on this side to see if Price wants to go back up. Could possibly tap into that rejection block as well, but if not, then the shorts are looking good. Quite a mistress, mate. But yeah, those kind of people just they just, you know, they're not very pleasant to be around, especially the guys who are just not humble, uh, egotistical. Feel like they have something to prove. You know, why do you have anything to prove to somebody you don't really know? I would never really understand that. But if you guys can help me in the comments, then maybe I will understand that. But anyways, so what are we doing right now? I feel like getting a small bit of a retracement on the low time frame. Um, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna invalidate a PD array right here with these wicks. We might. But it would be very nice to, okay, my dog's licking her fucking butthole and shit. Okay. You don't have to lick your butthole, girl. I guarantee you don't. But we might trap up to true day open again to then displace down more. This is a very disturbing day. Um, what are you doing? The fuck is your problem, bro? You out here coughing and shit on my fucking bed? Like, hell no. That's some weird shit. Wow, looks like we're gonna continue pushing bullish, which is quite nice, you know. $21. We are retapping into that order block. So, sort of want to push past this to see if we could take a trade. And the 5 minute just closed, which is quite nice. I really want to see what market's giving me. Are we gonna go up or are we gonna go down? It really depends on where this candle wants to close. Seeing as, you know, we're in this order block right here. We formed a small little order block. And we're still in OTE range. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Get the OTE of here. See that this is a rejection block. Or, what the fuck am I saying? We hit, you know, the standard deviation levels. We have this little baby order block right here. But price is still in OTE range of the down leg candle. So I want to see sort of a close above this to even attempt to take any long setups, just because it's looking like we could end up going short. So it's not quite clear yet to me what price wants to do. It looks like we're failing to break past these highs, and price wants to go down more, but this is a possible retracement. The 5 minute has no PD raise, and we're still closing inside of this 5 minute candle range. We're not closing above it, so we're not forming any change in the state of delivery, which means I feel like this could still be short. But we gotta be certain because this is our final trade. We really can take only one trade. Price doesn't seem to be breaking up into this level. Think I'm gonna take a short position somewhere along here. With possible stops at this high. We did tap that order block, so I want to see what price wants to do after we tap this order block for sure. Are we going to displace upwards after tapping that order block? That's a good question. Are we going to close above this candle? We'll have to see. Might as well mark out this as well. All right, I think I'm gonna take a order right here, not for 16 fucking units, my friend. I'll take it for 5. And I think we're gonna go ahead and sell. Oh, I got pretty filled pretty late, which is not the best. Yeah, my fill is kind of ass, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and see if this hits. If it doesn't, then longs for the day, and I should have waited. But if we do, yeah, looks like longs were the day. Huge price candle got spiked, and we already busted our account. I didn't know I didn't know we were uh one day into flipping drawdown. Oh, oops. It kind of just showed my account right there. Well, I mean, does it really matter? I think we might have blown it. Let's go to trade of 8. Literally $5. I'm literally $5 from blowing this account. Wow. So yeah, look at this. Just pretty buns price action. I mean, might as well just take my last trade with a singular contract.
Order rejected.
I don't even think I can because my account's done for. Wow. Oh well, you guys. I can't take anything.
Order rejected.
I don't think I can, yeah.
Order rejected.
No! Well, the account's gone for today. What do we think was the move on the day, though? You know, we're pretty much respecting both sides. This is when it's tricky. We're respecting both sides of um the entire thing. But this huge candle wick kind of signifies that we were more likely to push up bullish than bearish. So we really have to see. Sadly, we lost on the day. And we won't be able to trade anymore, which is quite sad. Quite sad. Oh, I don't know why my risk is that high. Going to have to cancel this account, sadly. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, my first Apex account. Goodbye, mate. Sadly, mate. So it doesn't matter if you guys saw my fucking password because, wait, maybe it does matter though. Shit, I don't know. Damn it! I shouldn't have showed you guys my flipping password. But yeah, everybody, what do you guys think? I think we're going bullish right after that huge candle spike. I kind of just indicated it, and I pretty much entered right before this. This is a pretty long spike though, and you know, days like these is hard to really get an entry. But you know, that kind of that was a nice entry, honestly. So was this entry, this order block entry. With stops at this low. I don't know why I took a short. It's quite stupid of me, but 20-point stop loss. Target these highs. Would have been a beautiful trade. You didn't have to take this huge spike candle. You didn't, really. But this kind of I don't know, what do you call it? This kind of fluctuation was really a bit scary to me. But it's better to learn through your failures than it is to fail consistently. But anyways, we're not really gonna watch this play out. I already think it's gonna play out personally. Um, we had these standard deviation levels, a lot of bullish confluence confirmations on the day. So even if I didn't have like such low drawdown, I would have still lost my account. Oh, but look here, even if we were a little bit more patient, we could have had an entry right here at this FVG. Maybe even take the center of this FVG for a quick entry. Stops at this low. Not a bad trade either. Like a 1-to-1. If we ended up wanting to push back in. But this order block was a beautiful entry. Should have taken it. Would have been a little bit less risk But here we go. Let's see if we get tapped in on the price fluctuation. If price wants to either just tap in barely into this FEG or wants to go higher still. I guess we could wait just a little bit, guys. Oh, I never unprivated my video, did I? Whoops. No, that kind of sucks. That means I didn't have a video yesterday. Oh no, I did unprivate it. $7.5 range of this FVG. See if we hit the 50% range. Whew. Edged us. Edged us. Straight edged us. But I think we're going to keep going down a little bit more. Let's just see. Unless we just get edged. All right, guys. Well, there you go. To end off the day, we get completely edged in our entry. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit wild of something that can happen. I don't really know how, but I guess the 7.5 range is the sweet spot, eh, guys? Yep. Oh well. We probably could have targeted these highs, maybe even done a standard deviation projection. Oh! Wow. Okay. Was that 10 a.m.? Yep. So 10 a.m. news. Could have waited for 10 a.m. news. Still would have been entered on this trade if we would have held the limit for 10 a.m. So always remember about 10 a.m. news, guys. Yeah, we'll just probably leave this here. See if this hits just a simple 1-to-1. This high right here. And honestly, tighten the stop probably to this low that was just formed. The news low. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. I kind of knew we were going to blow our account, so really not that big of a deal. Now the question is, should we break should we what the fuck? Should we buy another account or should we trade on demo until we completely gain our consistency? That is a question for next week. Okay? Probably Sunday night, me in the future. But yes, thank you everybody. Have a great day. The trade is still pretty wonky. Today was pretty wonky. Still had a pretty good trade. Positioning right here. But yeah, have a great day, everybody, and stay blessed. Keep God in your hearts at all times, and have a great day.